check and then. Come on, number three. Sorry. Sorry. We don't have the ball really, or a situation to get it. We should be finding someone to screen for, but it should just be corner. Let's all crash the glass. Everybody. We'll take, boys! We'll give it to you, take it. There you go. Fight!
Well, if you're still with us, from Marxist Court Time, Elizabeth Ford, I'm Joe Sabalakman with Jose Negron doing the play-by-play. We apologize for the slight delay, but we are back and live right now as Union Cleaners is taking on Elite Physical Therapy. Currently, Elite Physical Therapy holds an 8-7 lead with exactly 11 minutes left. Jose, good to be back with you tonight.
Yeah, good to see you, Joe. I know we did some action on Tuesday, and a little bit of a day off for us yesterday. I know Chad Corrado and Dean Delamalva were among the guest commentators yesterday for the Girls League, but we are back. I was just joined by Jeremy Salou in the first game, and now we are here in the second one. Like Joe said, we apologize for the delay, but we are back. As Logan Wright hit the three to put Union Cleaners up 10-8 with 10:39 to go.
Wright with a nice three. He's really matured since his freshman year. He's got about 6 feet 3 inches, and he is really long. He's a really good shooter as well. Really great player there for Union Cleaners.
Absolutely. And as Union Cleaners forces a turnover there, and on the other end, here's Nate English. English to the hoop that goes off the side of the iron, and now here's Elite Physical Therapy the other way. Jaden Hammock, a pass there to Robert Kane, and Robert Kane sinks it. I don't know. 2. Now 10-8 in favor of Elite Physical Therapy.
Space, guys, space.
Chad Murlock now audio.
You're at the corner, 20-second timeout.
No shot is a timeout.
So there's no audio.
Timeout, Union Cleaners. 10-8, 9.5 to go.
If you can hear us, and you probably can't.
Okay, that's fine. We under. Let's do a set like this. You know, Franklin rebound session. Here's what we're going to do. This guy's going to screen for this guy. He's going to go back to the left-hand side. This guy's going to screen for this guy to come out. Nate, you're going to look for him. You're going to have 2 screens coming. Hey, you got to put your butt on someone every time down here. If you want to play basketball, you got all that box out. Guard, base, everybody in the game. Okay, get up, 4. Go.
At least they can
Nate
see.
English with the ball.
Oh yeah, and you can't hear us, but
All right, good hustle. Let's get the rebound. Get back, let's go.
Can you hear us? Let us know.
Hey, way to run the court, but you got to make it. Hey, bring up all your shit. Right. Hey, look. about a minute.
I'm for real using your prop. I'm sorry. It was just there.
Just rip it out again.
Yeah. Okay.
Ain't it? That should be all day. Should own the board, Joe. Own. Own.
Am I here? Can you
Jose,
hear
I
me?
know you're here. Am I here?
Jammed into something. Because it's instinct. I can hear it talking.
Aiden Sloss at the line for lead physical therapy. So that's 10-10. And Colton Kovac with a rebound off the missed free throw from Aiden Sloss. Nate English going to bring it across midcourt. Logan Wright looking, gets it inside to Colton Kovac, a jumper. Missed and rebounded by Jaden Hammock. Now here's Hammock. Gets it back to Makai Scott. Nate English with a three, and that's off. Logan Wright tried to pick up the offensive rebound when it goes off his hands and out of bounds, and it's lead physical therapy ball.
I can hear you on the headphones. He's checking something else. So just keep going like you were.
Okay.
Okay, so
We're going to keep going as we were.
We are sorry for the delay. Some technical difficulties there. I'm Joe Sabalak with Jose Negron. Lead Physical Therapy currently holds a 13-10 lead over Union Cleaners. It marks this court time, Elizabeth Ford. And now send it over to Jose for the play-by-play.
Thanks, Joe. As Chaz Murlock gets a rebound off the Elite Physical Therapy miss, gets it up to Nate English. English on the left corner and gets the layup.
You guys hate rebounds.
Won't go, and Jaden Hammock now gets the rebound. Cross court now to Robert Kane being guarded heavily by Luke Santo and Chaz Murlock, and Murlock gets it up to Nate English. English the other way for a bucket. It's 13-12 Elite Physical Therapy with 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. First half, I should say. And Joe going to have coverage of this one for tomorrow's Mon Valley Independent. All three games will be featured in tomorrow's sports section. And a three there to put Elite Physical Therapy up 16-12. Just over 6 minutes to go. Union Cleaners looking for their first win of the season. Again, short-handed a bit as they only have one guy on the bench. And now Santo with the ball, and Union Cleaners will take over. Gets it up to Nate English. English brings it up court. Takes a three, and that's off the mark. And rebounded there by Isaiah Turner from Elizabeth Forward. And a new crop of players back in for Elite Physical Therapy. Aiden Manetti, Shea Champagne, and Bryce Epps back on for Elite Physical Therapy. And
Get down.
Union Cleaners brings
Look in.
in an addition as well.
There you go. Hey, Cole, next time consider dirt.
Colton Kovac will go to the line here for Union Cleaners with his team down 16-12, 5:23 to go. And Kovac makes the first. And Kovac makes the second. Kovac has played in all three games for Union Cleaners, and that's how a few of these guys have been here every night. Now Shea Champagne goes to the hole, and he will convert on an opportunity there for 2. It's 18-14 in favor of Elite Physical Therapy, a team that picked up its first win on Tuesday. And Joe, you were actually the one who covered that Elite Physical Therapy win on Tuesday.
Elite Physical Therapy is a young athletic team. They're full of talent, and they're really poised to make a run if they could put it all together.
Yeah, and they are able to get a turnover as I picked up an assist there as the ball came
As you
screaming at me.
saved both of our microphones from utter destruction.
Joe, I like to think of myself as a calm, cool, and collected guy, and I feel like that was just a calm, cool, and
That was
collected
a
move right there.
very cool call in the face of a basketball coming at you very quickly. I'll commend you on that.
I appreciate it, Joe. There's a bucket, and Union Cleaners now down by 2. 18-16 with 4:15 to go, and jump ball here as Bryce Epps was on the ground battling for that loose one. Epps will take a seat for a little bit in favor of Jaden Hammock.
Good hustle, Nate. That's why we crashed the glass.
And Nate English gets a bucket there. It's 18-18 with less than 4 to go. And as Joe getting the name of Union Cleaners' newest acquisition, Justin Beatty, a freshman from South Allegheny, picked in the supplemental draft by Union Cleaners. And Union Cleaners and Campy's Pizza were the 2 teams that were given supplemental picks, and they both picked South Allegheny players.
A lot of South Allegheny talent in the league this year.
Shows you how much talent they really have, and I don't believe they don't lose anyone from their team that went to the Whitfield semifinals last year, and they're obviously adding some young talent as well. So you're gonna have to look out for the South Allegheny Gladiators, not just this year, but in years to come. 18-18, 3:10 to go, and Nate English draws a foul, and we'll head to the charity stripe.
Nate English, even from last year, you could see he's gotten a little bigger, a little quicker, and he's gotten a lot more confident. He has been playing very well.
English coming into this game, Joe, 53 points in 3 games. He's 4th in the league in that category. He started the season with a 6-point game, then 25 and 22 in his next 2 games. So,
Albert Gallatin product here, rising senior.
yep. As English hits the second of his free throws to give Union Cleaners a 1-point edge. And Shea Champagne with it now. Shea Champagne, his brother Trey plays on B Graphics as he goes to the hole and gets 2. 2:49 to go, and Elite Physical Therapy with a 20-19 advantage. Luke Santo gets it to Logan Wright, who fakes a 3, takes a jumper, and that one goes off the mark. Isaiah Turner now with it inside, gets it to Aiden Sloss, and Sloss can't convert, but it goes off maybe a Union Cleaners player there. I think it might have went off the hands of Logan Wright.
I believe that is a Sloss bucket.
Yeah, it's a Sloss bucket. I believe it went off the hands of Logan Wright and in. But Aiden Sloss and Elite Physical Therapy will take it. There's Nate English on the other end with a 3 to tie it at 22-22 with over 2 minutes to go. And Union Cleaners now with a turnover. An opportunity to potentially take the lead here. Luke Santo with a 3. In and out. Jazz Murlack with a rebound and a putback. It's 24-22 Union Cleaners with 1:50 to go. Elite Physical Therapy now with the ball, and a steal by Luke Santo. And Santo goes up and can't convert. Those are opportunities you got to take advantage of, Joe. A travel call in Elite Physical Therapy, and Union Cleaners able to take over again.
From the games I've been at this year, it seems like the team that converts the most on the easy transition buckets and 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s are typically the team that comes out on top.
Yeah, we saw that in the last game with Farmers Insurance and Campy's Pizza. Farmers remained 4-0 with a win over Campy's.
It's like Alaska, nobody's there.
And Elite Physical Therapy. It's like Alaska, nobody's there. Kevin Kovach with one of his famous quotes.
That was a good one.
We've gotten used to hearing Coach Kovach's some of his famous quotes on the sidelines of a key sport, and one of our favorite guys to cover. As a big three by Robert Kane puts Elite Physical Therapy back on top 25-24 with here in the final minute of the first half.
Hooters,
And
you're going into 3 guys. You can't do that. You ready? You ready?
Foul as Justin Beatty gets called for a travel.
Go.
Isaiah Turner gets it across to Robert Kane. Kane airballs a 3 and it goes out of bounds. A nice opportunity there to try to bring it back into bounds, but to no avail as Logan Wright inbounds here to Nate English. He'll slowly bring it across half court. Looks like Union Cleaners is going to hold for this last shot.
Pull back. He comes through. It's not late.
Nate English holding patiently.
Hey, John Wall, Cole, John Wall, go.
Less than 10 seconds to go.
Middle,
5.
damn, middle.
English gets it over to Beatty. Gets it to Wright, and Wright. The jumper goes in and out, and Logan Wright, who had a buzzer beater at the half on Tuesday, Joe, almost has another one, but Union Cleaners unable to get that bucket to go ahead as Elite Physical Therapy holds a 25-24 lead here at halftime.
Relatively low-scoring game compared to some of our other contests that we've covered. 25-24 at the half, as you said, Jose. Do we have any leading scorers here from the book?
Yeah, Joe, we do.
Would you like to give us the numbers here?
Yeah, Nate English with 7 points for Union Cleaners. Chaz Murlock has 6. Elite Physical Therapy's number 8, who I believe is Makai Scott, but I could be wrong.
It is Makai Scott.
Has 6 points. And looks like Robert Kane has 5. Those are your leading scorers here in game number 2 between Union Cleaners and Elite Physical Therapy, Joe.
As we said before, thank you for tuning in. I'm Joe Sabalak along with Jose Negron, bringing you all the action between Elite Physical Therapy and Union Cleaners if you're just joining us. We wish you were here right now, but thank you to the 28 people watching us currently. We truly appreciate your support. And Jose, any possibility that the MVI live streams could expand to other sports as well?
I don't know, Joe. That's a great question.
Well, I know the WPIAL sanctions and restricts our ability to film their games.
Yeah, I think
so. Maybe some summer league softball, baseball, things like that.
Yeah, maybe this is something we can kind of expand on in the future. Obviously, this is a new venture that we've kind of dove into, obviously with the precautions that we've put in place with no fans. We want to be able to give, parents and grandparents and family members and fans in general an opportunity to watch these games and hear what's going on live since they can't be here. But hopefully this might be a venture that we can kind of expand on as we continue. This is my 4th day as a broadcaster, Joe. So it's been exciting. It's been a fun thing.
So just a fun fact, none of the MVI staff are experienced in broadcasting because we are print journalism.
Yeah, we're used to
TV or video.
Putting pen to paper and taking notes during these games and just putting a story together, and that's exactly what Jeremy Salou's doing behind us. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you, like Joe said, to the now 29 people watching. 3 thumbs up, Joe.
Oh, Okay, we got
So-
3 people that say we're doing a good
We got
job.
3 likes
Ma-
here. We don't have any thumbs down, so that's
well,
good.
Hopefully no one does that.
Yeah,
you know?
so don't hurt our feelings and do that. But yeah, tell us how we're doing. Let us know what you think of our live streams. Tweet us. Joe, what's your Twitter?
At Joe_Sabalak.
Yeah, and Joe has a very professional Twitter page.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and I'm at JNegron_13. So tweet us at MVI_sports as well. Let us know how we're doing as we get the second half underway as Luke Santo gets a pass to Nate English. English looking inside, looking for an open man, gets it out to Colton Kovac, but I believe a travel called on English as he tried to find someone to pass to there. And Bryce Epps will take it across midcourt. Epps, a huge game on Tuesday, Joe. A lot of big assists, played great defense, had 30 points in an effort to help Elite Physical Therapy get their first win.
Epps was very impressive on Tuesday night. Really did it all, as you said. Great field general, scored 30 points, was just all over the defensive end. Really a great player here for his father, Veda Epps.
Yeah, he had 30 points on Tuesday, and before that, 24 points in his second game. He's actually second in the league with 66 points. He's actually averaging 22 in 3 games, so has been a huge addition to this league. Of course, the leading scorer in the league is Rodney Gallagher of B Graphics, who will be in the final game against Howard Hanna tonight as Logan Wright misses on a 3. Elite Physical Therapy will take over once again. Inside, Robert Kane battling for the ball. Logan Wright able to pick up the loose ball. Now here's Luke Santo in the corner. Gets it back to Logan Wright, right inside. Looks for an open man, gets it to Luke Santo. A little high, but Santo was able to corral the ball. Now gets it to the corner to Nate English. He's going to try to drive inside. Good defense there by Elite Physical Therapy's Shea Champagne, and Aiden Sloss with the rebound gets it back to Champagne, and now Elite Physical Therapy the other way. Aiden Sloss inside, and Kevin Kovac not necessarily happy about the rebounding. He wants to see his guys
dribbled it
get
off.
more defensive rebounds.
Champagne bailed Union Cleaners out, just simply dribbled it off his foot out of bounds. Rebounding will be key, though, Jose.
Absolutely, and here's Nate English to the hole, and he will get the bucket and draw the foul, and he will get to go to the line for 1. 26-25 lead now for Union Cleaners, and Nate English will look to potentially make it a 2-point game as Justin Beatty returns to the court in favor of Colton Kovac as Nate English hits the second, or the and one, and it's a 2-point game at 27-25 with 13:40 to go. Bryce Epps now with possession for Elite Physical Therapy, looking to make something happen. And that's a bucket for Jaden Hammock. And he draws the foul. So
that's why I tell you repeatedly to do it.
On one end, Nate English gets 2 points and gets an opportunity at the free throw line. Now Jaden Hammock will get the same on the other end. And that will go off the back of the rim and out. And it's tied at 27-27 with 13:19 to go. Luke Santo now with possession, gets it back to Nate English. English with a 2 just in front of the three-point line, but Chaz Merlack with a nice offensive rebound, gets it to Logan Wright for 3, nothing but net.
Hey, I know we think of Chaz Merlack as a kind of funny guy, but speaking of his rebounding ability, he is just an incredible rebounder for his size. He really gets in there and mixes it up.
Yeah, we've talked about how he can kind of get into people's heads, but he brings a lot of energy on the court. He's a guy who can score when he's needed to, but he can rebound. He'll fight for loose balls. is able to know his role and just and do it. And that was a forced turnover there by Merlack, and it went into the hands of Nate English. English back to Logan Wright, who gets it out to Luke Santo for 3 off the mark. And it's going to go the other way on the as Elite Physical Therapy will take over. But there again, Joe, we saw Chaz Merlack make something happen and try to get a hand in there and get the loose ball or get the ball, and it was a loose ball that wound up in the hands of one of his teammates in blue.
Hey, that's exactly the play we want to take a charge on right
He's
there.
just a really great team player. You love to see guys like that, knows his role. A lot of players nowadays do think it's about them. I think Damian Lillard said it best. I think he made some kind of quote about knowing your role and playing through your role. As Jaden Hammock nails a 3 there for Elite Physical Therapy. But if you know your role and can be a team player, that is a huge bonus for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a team needs a player like Chaz Merlack, as he's able to get one inside there. See, he can even score. He can do it all. A big asset for Union Cleaners as they take a 32-30 lead. Again, Union Cleaners looking for their first win of the season, looking for their first win under Kevin Kovach.
So as we say that it is a low-scoring affair, the scoring begins to heat up here in the second half.
Yeah, it looked like the first half looked like the two defenses were battling, but here in the second half, the offenses have come alive, and Logan Wright kicks it out to Merlack for a corner 3, and he nails it. It's 35-30 after Chaz Merlack's shot from beyond the arc. And Merlack with a couple big buckets for Union Cleaners here in the second half, and it's a 35-30 lead for the boys in blue with just over 11 minutes to go.
Good job, guys. Good defense right now.
Bryce Epps tries to draw a foul, but nothing called. And now here's Justin Beatty, and Beatty the other way. The young freshman from South Allegheny, who was just picked up in the supplemental draft, making his presence felt. And a 7-point lead for Union Cleaners with 10.5 to go. And you got to think, Joe, if Union Cleaners can play some solid defense here, maybe they can keep this lead and keep that offense going.
That's something that we've seen a lot, Jose. Teams have been hanging around, haven't been putting, as we saw it last game, campies again. They've been hanging around all year, just haven't been able to get it done. One of these days, if a team hangs around for too long, it's going to bite another team in the butt. So Union Cleaners really want to get out to a big lead, break this game wide open.
Absolutely, and that Kevin Kovach would like nothing but more than that to see his team kind of break this open a little bit. Now a 3 by Shea Champagne is off the mark, and Chaz Merlack with another rebound as he gets it back to Nate English, who will bring it across midcourt. And English back to Beatty, looking inside. I think he was trying to maybe get it into Colton Kovach inside. Colton Kovach wants the ball in. Logan right now takes what looks like a long 2 off the front of the iron, and I'm going to say it's off a man in blue, and that's going to be Elite Physical Therapy ball as Luke Santo comes in. And Chaz Merlack comes to the bench. And Joe, that's something that you might want to definitely feature in your story, the spark that Chaz has given Union Cleaners here in the second half.
It will most certainly be in tomorrow's edition of Mon Valley Independent.
Hey, we're only running if we have it
Some
now.
miss by Elite Physical Therapy. Now Union Cleaners the other way. It looks like it's been quite a while since Elite Physical Therapy got on the board. Seems like, Joe. Colton Kovach takes a 3. And English able to get an offensive rebound for 3 off the back of the rim. Big rebound by Luke Santo. He gets it to Beatty inside, and Justin Beatty again with a big bucket. 39-30 Union Cleaners with 8:45 to go in the game. Again, Union Cleaners looking for win number 1.
Nearly a 5-minute dry spell here for Elite Physical Therapy, Jose.
Yeah, not something that Coach Veda Epps wants to see. Now Beatty, a floater, unable to make it fall. And now here's Elite Physical Therapy the other way. Jaden Hammock brings it across midcourt. He looks for an open man. That's Makai Scott. Makai Scott, a three goes off the rim and away, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Union Cleaner ball. And Veda Epps going to call a timeout here. The Union Cleaners with a nice run here, Joe. A 39-30 lead for the lone winless team in the league. They're looking for that elusive first victory under their new head coach, and it's 39-30 with 8:12 to go.
Well, if you're Union Cleaners, you're in a good spot right now, but you can't be content. Like we said, we got to pile it on. Can't let physical therapy get back into this game because Epps can really heat up, and you got a couple other guys like Kane, Champagne, Jaden Hammock. They can all get hot as well. So you really got to make sure that you don't let off the pedal and keep the pressure on.
Right. I think right now Union Cleaners has a little bit of breathing room, but we know in basketball that can change in an instant. We saw yesterday, or Tuesday rather, that game between Farmers Insurance and B Graphics. What did B Graphics do to start the second half? Went on a 9-0 run in a minute and a half, and then Farmers was able to be resilient and come back thanks to, a few big buckets. So Union Cleaner's going to want to keep that foot on the gas pedal and try to play some good defense here, drain some clock, and try to expand on this 9-point advantage. We are going to take a sanitizer break.
Always got to keep the hands clean.
Bryce Epps back in the game for Elite Physical Therapy. And he's going to go to the hoop, and he's going to drain it.
What a circus shot there by Epps. Just a tough take, and he gets it to go.
And Bryce Epps back into the game and already making an impact with a bucket there to end Elite Physical Therapy's little drought. And that's just the impact that he has. He's able to come into the game right away and get his team back on the board. Epps now across to Shea Champagne. And Epps takes a three off the mark, and it's going to go out of bounds. I don't think that hit any of the rim, and it's going to be Union Cleaners ball once again.
Chaz Merlack informing us he hit a three, and he did.
We did. We saw it.
Telling us he sparked
the whole run.
He must have heard us.
We agree. We did say that a couple minutes ago. His coach also said it. And we'll see if he can spark another run here.
Just for everyone to know, Chaz Merlack did, in fact, spark that run.
He did spark that run, and he's now back in the game as Colton Kovac takes a seat.
Chaz Merlack is a
character. He's a fun guy to see play the game. He has fun, and
that's what the league needs. This league is really about having fun.
The league's really about having fun, and that's all that matters. But it's cool to see guys make an impact like he's been able to make today. As Logan Wright takes a three-pointer, and he drains one. Logan Wright with a big bucket to make it a 10-point game, 42-32 with 6.5 to go. And here's Bryce Epps at the other end, and Luke Santos going to get a defensive rebound. Union Cleaners maybe going to slow it down a little bit. Nate English gets it inside, kicks it out to Justin Beatty. Justin Beatty playing against some of his, a couple of his future teammates at South Allegheny, and Aiden Sloss and Bryce Epps as Chaz Merlack shot that one. It's supposed to go in the hoop, Chaz. That one went on the top of the backboard.
Not one of his finer moments,
no,
but hey.
We'll cut him some slack. He was able, he sparked that last run. So, as Jaden Hammock hits a big three to cut the lead to 7 with 6 to go, and here's Luke Santo back to Nate English. English inside, takes a jumper, An air ball.
Jose, you don't want to do a signature Mike Breen bang call with the hammock through there, or not as emphatic as Mr. Breen.
No, I think I have a lot of work to do here, Joe.
Okay, well I would say that we could be like, maybe
We need to create a
Kevin Harlan, and I could maybe be Hubie Brown with the commentary, or Doris Burke. Love Doris Burke.
Those are some of the best in the business. I would not compare myself at all to any of them, as Bryce Epps misses one, but Elite Physical Therapy.
Absolutely not, Jose. But it's nice to think we could be as good commentators as
maybe
them.
we could try. I mean,
Well, considering Doris Burke is a woman, I don't think that either of us could, be her. But
as Nate English sinks one for Union Cleaners, and Union Cleaners now up 44-37 with over 5 minutes to go. Bryce Epps gets it over to Robert Kane. Kane unable to convert there, but he's able to draw the foul. And Elite Physical Therapy, Robert Kane, averaging 13 points per game in 3 games this year. He had 16 the other night against Campy's Pizza in Beta Epps' first victory as a coach here in the Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League. And Joe, as we did on Tuesday, I want to thank the sponsors of these teams, Union Cleaners and Elite Physical Therapy, for their support, and the sponsors of Farmers Insurance and Campy's Pizza, who we have in Game 1. Take some time to show some love there. As Colton Kovac gets it out to Logan Wright. Logan Wright for 3 off the front of the iron, but Luke Santo there for an offensive rebound, and then it kicks away. And Elite Physical Therapy is going to go the other way, and Robert Kane fouled by Nate English, and Kane will go back to the free throw line.
Really smart foul there by English. Too many guys nowadays just tap a foul on the arm or push in the back a little bit. He really hammered home the foul on the arm, and clean, but a very hard foul. And Kane's got to earn him.
An emphatic foul, as Kane has one that bounces in and then out. Trickles away. And that one connects, Joe. It's 44-38 with 4:38 on the clock. Now here's Chaz Murlock. Murlock gets it to the corner to Logan Wright, right across to Nate English, who gets it back to Luke Santos. A nice ball movement here by Union Cleaners. Kovac to right. And Union Cleaners letting everybody touch it on this possession, as Kovac a floater, and Kevin Kovac wanted a foul call there, did not get it. And now Elite Physical Therapy on the other end looking to trim this 6-point deficit. Robert Kane from the corner hits a 3 to make it 44-41 with just over 4 minutes to go.
As we talked about, Union Cleaners can't extend the lead, and here comes Elite Physical Therapy down 3, 44-41 with 4:04 remaining.
And it's one of those things, Joe, again, does fatigue start to come in a little bit? I mean, these guys have played a ton of minutes, and
Who's in foul trouble?
Right, English and Sand.
With number 2, and what else?
2, 3, 4, and 2.
As we're in the timeout here, we'd like to give a shout out to the Grecos again, as I think they're tuning in. You don't know who they are. They've been a staple around the Greb League for a long time. Olivia, Jacob, Melanie, and Bill, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for everything you've done for the Greb League. We truly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Mon Valley Independent Summer League.
what they did for the Greb League, and now what they've done for this league as well. They helped transform that league into such a big thing, and we appreciate their efforts and what they've done for basketball players all around the area.
Truly basketball staples.
Billy sent us a little text the other day, said we did a pretty good job, so we appreciate the kind words.
Hopefully you guys think so as well. Back to the game.
Yeah.
Under 4 minutes left, 44-41. Union Cleaners still leads.
And Nate English, a pass across to Logan Wright for an looks for an open player, gets it to Chaz Merlack. Out to the point to Colton Kovac, who gets it to Nate English. English now with it. And Elite Physical Therapy with a strong defensive effort there. And Robert Kane the other way. And they call a block on Chaz Merlack. No shot, but
Good call there by the official. Merlack was not set.
Stay on your guy here. Let's go. One anyway. Good. That's good for us. Box out. Hey, 1-1. Box out, guys. Box out. Get this rebound. Hey, remember, we hold the ball for 5 seconds. A 5-second count ain't the worst thing in the world. Either it's a 10-second. At least it's not live ball.
Robert Kane to the line for Elite Physical Therapy here in the 1-1. And Kane misses the 1-1 and but a rebound by Jaden Hammock. Hammock for 3 and
That's an over the back.
misses, and Colton Kovac with the rebound. Now here's Logan Wright the other way. And a steal by Kane, but no, Wright able to get it back, gets it back to Chaz Merlack. And now across to Nate English. Strong defense here by Elite Physical Therapy. Makai Scott and Bryce Epps with a great play and out foul called.
I know English is a primary ball handler, but he's got to dish that off. I mean, he's going into 3-4 guys right now. .303 remaining, 44-41, the score still. Union Cleaners up. If you're just joining us, I'm Joe Sabalack along with Jose Negron from Marx's Court. Time Elizabeth forward. Second game of the night.
Logan Wright out to the corner to Kovac. English takes a 3, misses after some nice defense by Aiden Sloss, and Chaz Merlack again there with a nice play. And now here's Logan Wright. He gets hit, but no call. And Chaz Merlack with another offensive rebound. Now Merlack inside. Merlack tried to get a pass to Logan Wright in the corner, but it's intercepted by Elite Physical Therapy. And now Bryce Epps the other way, and he'll get a bucket and draw the foul.
Hey, it is. I mean, yeah, that's a foul, but there's been whatever. Let's box out here. You know what I mean? Oh, certainly a foul, but there's been some. Your boy there, he got nunchucks out. Guys, okay, please. Let's go. Oh, I'm just messing with it.
2:27 left in the game. 44-43 in favor of Union Cleaners, and Bryce Epps hits the and one and is 44-44. As Elite Physical Therapy has been able to come back to tie this game, and Kevin Kovac is going to call a timeout, a full timeout, with 2:22 remaining in regulation.
3-minute and 18-second drought here for Union Cleaners. So as we talked about earlier, Elite Physical Therapy goes on that nearly 5-minute drought now. Now Union Cleaners is on run of their own, not the one that they would like.
No, not at all. And we talked about Union Cleaners having a little bit of breathing room there when they were up by 9, but we saw as quickly as they get that 9-point lead, it can disappear in an instant. So 44-44 with, again, 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this game. We thank you for tuning in. Looks like 32 people tuning in here now. We got 7 thumbs up, Joe.
Okay, we're going up here.
That's pretty good. Thank you again for tuning in and listening here on our MVI Live YouTube page. As Nate English ready to inbound to Colton Kovac, and he does, and Kovac gets it back to English. English guarded by a pair of defenders across now to Luke Santo, back to Logan Wright at the point, and gets it across to Nate English. English up, and a foul called. And Jaden Hammock gets the call, and looks like Nate English will head to the free throw line. English hits the first one. He's averaging just over 17 and a half. 30 and a full. And English makes one of two to give Union Cleaners a 45-44 edge with just under 2 minutes now remaining. And Bryce Epps controls possession. He's being defended well by Nate English. Epps holding and looking for an open teammate, trying to get to Shea Champagne, and gets it to Shea Champagne. And Champagne lifts a floater and it hits. 46-45, Elite Physical Therapy on top with a minute and a half remaining. Chaz Murlock now inside. Murlock 4-2, skips out. Now Logan Wright with a rebound, can't get it. Now Murlock with a rebound, can't get it. It won't fall. Two near buckets that would not fall there for Union Cleaners. Kevin Kovac looking to foul, and Chaz Murlock does foul Shea Champagne with just over a minute to go. 46-45, Elite Physical Therapy.
We got a minute left and we're going to hold the ball. Believe me, you know what I'm doing. If 7 gets it, we have to foul me.
Shea Champagne from the line. And doesn't go, and it's rebounded by Aiden Sloss. Aiden Sloss with a big offensive rebound. And a loose ball. And Elite Physical Therapy called a timeout with that ball that was kind of rolling around, Joe. I don't know if Elite Physical Therapy had possession when they called that timeout, but they will get it here.
I think when Coach Epps did signal the timeout, that possession was in control of Elite Physical Therapy, but when the whistle blew, it appeared that the ball was already
slipped away there.
Yeah, so I'm not sure the ruling on that, but I would say that the call was made when they did have possession. So
yeah,
I don't know, tough one there, 50-50 call. Go either way.
Right, and the Union Cleaners obviously wanted that ball. Trailing by 46-45 with 55.1 seconds remaining. Joe, we got to give a little shout out to our new cameraman for this game. It's Victoria, Campy's FIFA head coach.
The jack of all trades.
MVI co-owner. He was my was on color commentary for the first game on Tuesday with me. And he does it all here in the Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League. And Elite Physical Therapy will go to the line here as Robert Kane will get a shot.
As soon as he touched it, we should get on.
And Kane makes the first.
We were okay. We could do either way. Nate's going to bring it up quick.
Kane from the line. Hits his second. So 2 free throws for Robert Kane, and Elite Physical Therapy has a 3-point lead, but Nate English quick down court, and he gets fouled by Bryce Epps, and Nate English will head to the free throw line with his team down by 3. Maybe the one that you want to have at the free throw line, Joe. We talked about English being the leading scorer on this Union Cleaners team, and he misses the first, though.
Free throws will be key here within the last 45 seconds. Elite Physical Therapy up 48-45 over Union Cleaners, 46.6 seconds remaining in the contest. And English,
Another miss by Nate English. Rebound by Aiden Sloss, and Elite Physical Therapy's going the other way, and Bryce Epps gets fouled. Elite Physical Therapy still a 48-45 lead with 39.9 seconds left.
Guys, you don't rebound, you ain't beating anybody. You don't have the one. Hey, gotta get it, gotta go quick. Put ourselves in a spot, we're gonna dig ourselves out.
And 2 shots from the free throw line from South Allegheny's Bryce Epps, and it's a 5-point game. Chaz Murlock now is looking to try to take a 3, but he held it. English for 3 off the mark. And a rebound by Murlock. Murlock now goes up for 2, and he gets it. And a timeout called by Union Cleaners right after Murlock's bucket. And it's 50-47, Elite Physical Therapy with 25.3 seconds left. Don't count Union Cleaners out.
You're on the inbound guy, okay? Whoever it is, you're on the inbound guy.
Jose just 5 points within the last 6 minutes and 39 seconds here for Union Cleaners. They've really struggled putting the ball in the hoop.
Yeah, absolutely. And Union Cleaners, we mentioned, had that 9-point lead earlier, and started this second half on a strong surge, and now looking to play catch up here in the final 25 seconds. As Union Cleaners, a huge turnover there, Joe.
It's almost like Kane got too close to the inbounder, and it simply
And that's
careened
exactly
off
what
his foot.
that's exactly what Union Cleaners wanted, but an inbound pass intercepted by Bryce Epps. And Union Cleaners, such a huge opportunity there, just goes by the wayside. As
You got to at least put up a shot there if you're Union Cleaners. Turnover is the absolute worst thing you could do in that situation.
now Bryce Epps to the free throw line.
I wish we didn't get open.
He sinks the first. It's now 51-47 with 21.1 seconds on the clock, and
Maybe he makes it, maybe he doesn't.
Epps has been pretty big for Elite Physical Therapy here in this second half. He hits the second. It's a 5-point game, and now here's Chaz Murlock. He was locked into the corner, and Colton Kovac with a shot off the back of the rim and out, and a defensive rebound by Jaden Hammock, and he gets fouled. So that's 5 fouls on Chaz Murlock as he will exit the game, and Justin Beatty will take over. 52-47, Elite Physical Therapy. And Hammock sinks the first.
Try to roll. Look, come down here right now. Go!
I was gonna make this shot. Have you seen how I was gonna make it?
And Elite Physical Therapy holds on for a 54-47 victory, Joe. After starting the year 0-2, Elite Physical Therapy now up to 500 at 2-2. A good week for the boys in gray after taking a week off, and Union Cleaners falls to 0-4.
Yeah, tough one for Union Cleaners tonight. We talked a little bit about it midway through the second half when they had that 9-point lead. Wanted to get out and extend it a little bit, but they were unable to, and as fate would have it, they would surrender that lead and end up losing 54-47 here in the second game of the Mon Valley Independent Summer League. Jose, we will be back here for the third game, I believe. I'll be doing the play-by-play, and you'll have some color commentary for us.
Yeah,
so.
we'll have Howard Hanna and B Graphics here in a moment, and Joe's going to go talk to Elite Physical Therapy head coach Veda Epps.
Hey, I got time real quick to run us out to my car, right?
Huh?
I still got time to run us out to my car, right?
Yeah.
You still need me for this?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can do it.
okay. I'll be right back. Hey, let Crumb do it. Let Crumb do it. Crumb. Come on, Crumb. Talk him through it. Let him do it. Were you there with me?
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
Anything over to do how to